Bear Bears is a cute, colorful, and creative show centered around, you guessed it, bears! These bears consist of one brown, one panda, and one polar, but despite being distinctly different species, the bears are repeatedly referred to as brothers in the show. But they are brothers living in San Francisco despite none of them technically being native to California. Leave us, the viewers, with a few pressing questions. Where did these bears come from? How did they end up together? And where are their families? Let's start with Grizzly, the brown bear, and the eldest of the three. The earliest peek we get into his life is in season 1, episode 7, otherwise known as Burrito. Spoiler warning, go watch the episode first, okay? Then come back here. We good? Okay, this episode blindsided its audience by ending a cute, silly storyline about falling in love with a burrito with what was possibly the most heart-wrenching 50 seconds ever aired on television. In those final 50 seconds, baby Grizz is stuck in a tree, crying and all alone. When Grizz wraps his little cub paws around a helpful firefighter's warm arm, he is immediately satiated. The firefighter then remarks that he hopes the little bear won't get too attached. This is either alluding to the fact that Grizz falls in love with a burrito because of this, or maybe, what if, it is foreshadowing to the fact that Grizz maybe lives with the firefighter for a little while. It's possible that Grizzly's strange behaviors and eccentricities are due to the trauma of being alone as a cub, and it's possible that he always looks for new friends because he's just awaiting the day that Panda and Ice leave him like his parents did. No, I'm not crying. No, really, fine. Now to Panda, the middle bear in the stack and in age. With his allergies, innumerable irrational fears, teddy bears, and bad eyesight, there's almost no way he could ever have survived in the wild. Maybe he was a victim of animal trafficking, or at least raised in a zoo. It is possible that Panda was abandoned at birth. Sometimes in nature, when pandas have twins, the mother will only raise the healthier of the two and leave the other. And let's face it, Panda is hardly the pinnacle of health. Maybe this is how Panda ended up alone and in need of a new family. Maybe that's why he's on social media all the time. He really needs the extra attention, having not been given any as a cub. And now, Ice Bear. Honestly, I have no freaking idea what's up with that guy.
Ice Bear has a conspiracy theory.
Seriously, how did he learn Japanese? Where did he learn to cook? Why is he skilled in multiple forms of martial arts? And what is up with his name? At the end of Pet Shop, Grizz suggests the three bros all go to Japan. I wonder if Ice Bear stayed there and was trained to become some sort of ninja. He probably learned to cook there too, as in the episode Losing Ice, we see him as a chef in a Japanese restaurant. A couple other interesting things to note are that Ice Bear always refers to himself in the third person.
Ice Bear will share his secrets.
And his brothers almost never call him by his name. In Pet Shop, when our three protagonists are very young and little, Grizz calls Ice Bear Po. That is obviously a nickname for polar, not ice. When did he change his name? Well, in the episode Primal, there's a short moment where Ice looks at his friendly bear paws, now dirty and ungroomed, and for a moment sees terrible claws and hears a bear roar. I speculate that this was a flashback to a time when Ice was still called Polar Bear, or Po, when he lived in Japan and maybe did some serious fighting stuff. There's got to be some reason for him being able to do all the crazy things he can do, and I'm willing to bet good money that that reason is ninjas. We know deep down Ice is a sweet and caring bear. What if he was made to fight the wrong people, or even seriously hurt someone who didn't deserve it? That would explain why he'd want to leave the past behind in Japan along with his original name. If all these weird conspiracies are even slightly true, then I think the bears must have some recollection of their lives before they had each other. They must know that they aren't really brothers. But who cares? They don't need to have the same blood to understand each other's troubles. Crazy backstories and all, I think these theories make sense. I give this cartoon conspiracy 4.5 honey wasabi gummies out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cartoon Conspiracy. Tell us in the comments what you think of this conspiracy and if you agree or disagree with how I rated it. Make sure you subscribe to channel Frederator. By the way, I did this whole episode without making a single bear pun, so thanks for bearing with me. Damn it, I ruined it.